Okay.
An hour later.
Okay, this is a coffee siphon. It's been around for centuries. It's an interesting way to make coffee. It's science. We're going to get to see it here in action, hopefully. Takes a little while to get the water hot, but
We've been watching it boil for an hour now.
yeah. So I'm going to. Right now, the air can get to the bottom chamber, so I'm going to put this in here, kind of seal it, and hopefully it will start drawing water up through the glass tube in there into the upper chamber. In theory, that's what it's supposed to do. It's sealed good.
I can see bubbles going up through the little tube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's...
Up. I believe the water level is going down. Yep, it is. So watch the water level. You can see it's
it
going
is,
down,
yeah.
and you can see it's coming up here to the top.
I see bubbles on the top. See the bubbles in the water?
Yep. This method is supposed to make an excellent cup of coffee.
It better be.
I think it's just the anticipation more than anything else. But you have to admit it's pretty cool.
It is.
Now what happens is after the heated water goes up, there's a filter in the bottom of this upper chamber. So the water's going through, the grounds are up
there
here.
There it is underneath there, the
yeah.
white
so
part.
When all the water gets up to the top chamber, I will remove the heat, and when the water cools, then it'll go back down again through the filter and the coffee, and your coffee will be in the bottom chamber.
And we learned through the process that you should definitely heat the water first, like probably almost to boiling before you put it in there. But it was a learning.
Because yeah, this is an alcohol lamp down here, and it doesn't heat. It doesn't have produce a great amount of heat. I'm supposed to stir this around according to the directions. I think it's just to give you something to do.
Well, that water level's gone down quite a bit.
Yep.
That's so stinking cool. I asked Darren where this little contraption ranked on the bougie level, and he said definitely an 11.
It's definitely 11. And if you really want to see one that's really bougie, look up Belgian coffee siphon. And it looks kind of like some Rube Goldberg contraption with all this ornate brass and copper fittings, and it's really cool. They're not too overly expensive, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. You can get one for about $130. But the first thing I would do is break all the glass that's involved in it. I'm sure of that. But
yeah, you just broke glass in the kitchen today all over.
Yeah. And said, well, shucky darn to that. All right. So I'm going to stir around.
Oh my gosh, it's almost gone.
We're just about ready to remove the heat here.
Isn't that enough water? We don't want our viewers to get bored.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, let me stir it one more time.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to remove the heat. And I even have an actual little dealy whopper here to put the candle out. So you remove the heat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Okay, now When this starts cooling, then the process will reverse. There you go.
We have to wait for it to cool. Oh, it's coming down. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was worth the hour wait.
I told you. Anticipation.
You better go get your coffee mug.
Yeah.
This reminded me of Lessons in Chemistry, that book, and how the main character, everybody loved her coffee so much because she brewed it with all of her chemistry equipment. If you haven't read the book, you should. It's amazing.
So I think we're getting pretty close to
It's
being.
boiling down on the bottom.
It's just about done here.
Don't break it or spill it or burn your hand.
Yeah.
You need a hot pad.
Well, it says move the everable by gently rocking it back and forth.
Gently is the key. God.
Just let it sit there for a second. Let me go get a hot pad. Now. Science!
There you go.
And it even comes with this little handy dandy stand. And
Looks like a wine glass. You can use it as a wine glass later if you want.
Yes.
Or you could buy another one and drink a big old glass of wine while you're waiting. All right, here we go. Don't let it fall out of the
Way cool, Johnny. This is for you, buddy.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, don't scald your poor mouth. Now, it said that made 3 cups.
Well,
Maybe in Japan they have itty bitty teeny tiny like shot glass cups.
Okay, so that's
And
in
then add
for us.
his half and half.
That's a strong cup of coffee.
Yes, it is quite black, but it's really cool. Very nerdy. I expect nothing less.
Yes, Jake, you heard the cheese wrapper.
Oh, he's got to get some cookies, which I'm sure Jake will partake in. All right, dunk away.
Russian tea cakes, great for coffee. What do you think, Jake? Hmm? Good whip.
That's all, folks.